It is time.
Hey guys, I'm Jake Vanaman from Kendall Street Company. I'm talking to you from Galaxy Jams Reacts tonight, and one of my picks is Clara Clairvoyant by Donovan. And I don't know the name of the album it's on, unfortunately, but I've recently been listening to it over and over again. I love the way that this band feels, and I had that on shuffle, and I stumbled across like Season of the Witch a couple months ago, and then that kind of broke me into Donovan more, and this has been another favorite of mine since then. And I feel like they have elements of the Beatles and like Supertramp a little bit, and there was another band that I thought they sounded like, but I can't remember off the top of my head now. So maybe it'll come to me as we listen. I'm sure it will.
Let's check it out.
I like when a song has humble beginnings.
Yeah. Very gentle intro.
Clairvoyant, consultation 10 to 4. In the shadows, leave skepticism at the door. Whoa, rap tap, tap, table tap. If you're anyone you'd like to talk to, not quite living on the other side. Contact clairvoyant. Our consultation is 10 to 4. Catholica in the box from 3 to 4. In the shadows, leave genitals at the door. Oh, but, tut, tut. Have you any perversion to confess? To the lovely Catholic on the other side. Catholica, she's in the box from 3 to 4.
I really like how they're keeping it so simple with just the bass and drums during the verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't hear that hardly at all ever.
Yeah, people want to come out swinging.
Yeah, and then they just bring it up for that chorus part.
The melody line of his vocal parts are really unpredictable too, like in a good way. I liked how he did that falsetto flip. I wasn't expecting that. It was pretty neat.
Yeah.
He was.
Favorite moments in the track, yeah.
I love it.
They were giving me Led Zeppelin vibes from the
Yeah.
vocalist.
Yeah, he definitely
The way
was
that the
pulling that off.
vocals surround you, like he's got multiple doubles going on.
Yeah, it's panned to the sides.
Yeah, and it's just they're ever so slightly off, because they're performed, and it's just got a great texture. They're very present in the mix as well.
Yeah, Donovan was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012 and the Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2014. To answer your question in the beginning, this album is called Open Road.
1970.
1970.
It sounds good for 1970, especially the vocals. It sounds so
it's
clear.
so full. Yeah.
Rocky rock and roller, sometimes up, sometimes down. In the long run, just take the path down on the ground. Between lost belief and gross fear, have you any idea how much you have? Not quite nothing, not quite all. Psychedelic yogi, he's not a very groovy guru. Psychedelic yogi, he's not a very the groovy guru. Psychedelic yogi, he's not a very you gotta groovy guru. Psychedelic
Cool.
yogi, he's not a very chigo groovy guru.
Damn, I love how that picked up. That was cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It did remind me of the Beatles.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
has
the
some Beatles.
bass doesn't the bass. I mean the vocals and everything. It really does. Yeah.
It had even some of the vocal effects he kept throwing in there every once in a while. Check out that guy's wool pants.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's nice. And
His
toasty.
grandma knitted it for him.
When you live in Scotland, you got to have the wool pants.
I
Yeah.
suppose so. Yeah.
Cool.
I love it. I love that style.
Yeah, that was a great pick, Jake. Thank you so
Loved
much
it.
for sharing that with us on the program today.
Yeah, Donovan has a lot of other great songs too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
One last note about this song is that I love the way the hi-hats sound. That's why I particularly picked it, because some of the other ones I sent you guys to potentially be on the show, I have similar feelings about the hi-hats that I'd like to compare them. So
I noticed
That
something
should-
else he did too. Is he was cutting in and out of his reverb on his vocals. So he would punctuate like certain things he said by just taking out the reverb, and it would get really clear. And then you go right back to kind of mixing the reverb in. I don't think I've heard that in like any kind of recent song.
yeah, that's really tasteful.
And it just shows, especially in 1970, the toolbox available to musicians was extremely limited compared to what we have now. And so for him to do effects like that and work with what they got, especially because going into the studio then was like a huge investment.
Oh, very big.
Yeah.
And, so it makes me appreciate these older songs more when you look back on it with a fresh lens.
Yeah, I can't imagine like recording something on tape and then messing it up and having to like go back, and how expensive and time consuming that was back then.
Yeah, and you owe the Mafia a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
The Mafia had their hands in everything, didn't they?
yeah.